you. The flowers are charming.
Sweetheart, the flowers are far less charming than you.
I will love you forever. You're so sweet.
Hello, I'm Nicole. I am Joyce. Thanks for watching our documentary. Today we'll talk about the values and attitudes of teenagers towards love. What do you think about dating of teenagers? As a teenager, I think we should focus more on our studies. I don't think we are mature enough to date. That sounds right. But do you know that nowadays Hong Kong teenagers spend more time on dating? The attitude towards love has also changed a lot.
Do you know what puppy love is? Puppy love is an informal term for feelings of love, particularly between young people during pre-adolescent and adolescent, named it for its resemblance to the adoring, worshipful affection that may be felt by a puppy. A survey was conducted by the Breakthrough in 2008. It asked about 500 teenagers aged between 10 and 24 who have a lover and found that many of them had unstable love states. There are 45% of them have lover before 16, and 10% of them have lover before 13. Also, around 11% of them had changed their lover 6 times or above.
Besides, there is another survey conducted by the same organization in 2008. Asked 480 teenagers who were from secondary 2 to 7. Surprisingly, 72% of the respondents said that having a boyfriend or girlfriend is very important.
In fact, what causes a large amount of teens starting to have a lover at an early age? Mrs. Wong, a social worker of Hong Kong Federation of the Youth Group, said that nowadays many teens do not understand what is the difference between loving a person and having favorable impression of a person. They did not know that they were totally dissimilar. Also, teenagers were easily affected by the scenes in the films, novels, and the words from the contemporaries. Nowadays, the will of dating of teens is becoming more and more open. Lots of teachers and parents are worried about that.
The Chinese think that puppy love brings a lot of problems, such as affecting teenagers' physical or mental health and academic results. At the same time, they think that puppy love usually ends with failure.
However, in the Western society, it is normal that kids over 10 years old kiss and hug each other.
But after all, is it true that dating among teenagers does not have any advantage? Actually, teenagers can learn something from dating. During dating, teenagers can get in touch with the opposite sex in order to learn how to get along with others. The more people you meet and get in touch with, the more confidence on communicating with people can be boosted.
On the other hand, choosing boyfriends or girlfriends can let teenagers feel that they have the right to decide things, so that they can know the position they are on. Besides, teens can also learn how to spend their time from dating as well.
However, there may have lots of influences if teenagers start dating at an early age, like doubts towards sex and break-up trauma.
Moreover, puppy love may also affect teenagers' physical and mental health, since many puppy lovers do not have a stable emotion and their abilities to control themselves are not high. After a longer time, they may suffer from elementary canal diseases or hypoglycemia. Lovers also have to bear the pressure from their families, friends, and teachers. These may cause the imbalance of mentality.
Also, puppy love may disrupt learning too. It is normal that teens cannot control themselves and do not like studying. When puppy lovers focus on dating, they spend less time on studying. As a result, their academic result may drop quickly.
Ms. Wong, a psychologist, also emphasized that failure in love will cause negative effects on teenagers' mentality. On the other hand, the relationship between lovers and their families will become worse. They thought their parents were troublesome and tried to avoid them. This causes a distance between them.
As puppy love hardly be approved by schools, families, and the society. Therefore, the lovers have to bear a lot of pressures from them.
puppy love? Personally, I don't really agree. So let's see how they think of puppy love.
No, you must concentrate on and focus on your yes, because dating you can make a lot of friends.
I agree that the one under 18 can date, since I think that everyone have a freedom to love each other. And if they love each other and it will affect their academic performance, I think that they can love each other.
Feels about puppy love. Well, let's see how the education psychologist Miss Debbie Choi said about it.
I think it is fine for teenagers to start their dating in secondary school. But one thing I think, before they start their dating, I think they should think about whether they are suitable for each other before they start.
Let's summarize the idea of puppy love among teenagers. Firstly, we think that for secondary students to date each other is not a big problem, and we know that it's natural for a teenager to have curiosity towards the opposite sex and wants to know more about them. Loving each other and having relationship is not that simple. Not only focus on spending time together, talking sweet words to your loved ones, it is also about responsibility, so you have to be mature enough to know what you should do during dating. Furthermore, even though you think that you can start a relationship, first thing you need to consider is if you can spend your time correctly. For instance, you should put learning and spending time with your family and friends as the first priority. Dating should be on the second place. We should know that puppy love isn't lifelong love. It may fade away anytime because teens will easily change their minds. Therefore, we should not put too much time on dating, since we're just secondary students. Love is not only about receiving love from others and enjoy the time you and your loved ones being together. Giving your love and caring about your lover is very important as well. Both boys and girls in a relationship should show your love by taking care of each other and other